Yeah. Welcome. What is up, guys? What is up? It is your boy Aviation Geek, and we are here. Welcome. We're gonna get this intro music started over again. And welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Mr. Messiah. Captain Quality, welcome in. Hope you guys had a pretty awesome day, a pretty awesome night, whatever time it is for you. We are back and we are here in the lovely Sun Country livery. I fell in love. I fell in love with this livery. I love how this livery look. It's a pretty nice livery. Very. I don't know. I'm going, towards, yeah, this is looking good. But yeah, guys, we're here. Welcome in. We're gonna be flying, I should say be taking a flight, a lovely flight from Minneapolis, and we're gonna be heading over to Toronto. Actually, this flight is actually a real world flight, but for some reason they don't fly it like every single day. So for some reason this flight is actually being flown. I think it's, when is this flight being flown? I think it's being flown, when did I see? I think it's like on February, sometime in February. But that's all right. It's actually a real world flight. Some people may actually think this is not a real world flight, but it is. So yeah, guys, we are gonna be getting started here. I'm just getting Nightbot updated, then we'll be getting this aircraft better looking than the other Sun Country. You see, that's the thing, the two of them look so good. I was contemplating on whether to fly the 20, I think that one was made in 2016, and I was like, which one should I take? I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just take the 2018 livery since it's the it's the new one. I had a whole fleet pack with all of them, so I was like, I don't know which one to use, but I'm gonna just go with the new one. I do love the new one. I love all of them, to be honest. So I don't know. It's like Southwest. I love Southwest livery. I love all of them begin with S, but yeah. What's my camera? Oh, my camera moved. That's why. All right, 1 second. Hold on. All right, I gotta get my focus for my camera set. Cause why is this thing? Hold on. Oh, I'm on it. I was like, why is this? There you go. My chair is actually on the thing, and something is right here, so that's why it's showing like that. Let me fix this. There you go. That should be there. All right, there we go. Yeah, so we're in the lovely Sun Country livery, as I said. We're gonna be heading over to Toronto. Flight time approximately about hour and some, probably 2 hours. Weather is currently good, so we should be good. Toronto Center is actually online. I'm not sure if we're gonna have him here, so we're gonna see. You're gonna see. But yeah, guys, we're gonna head into our aircraft here, and we're gonna get the music turned on. You guys know the usual. We keep the music on, and we will get our sim sounds turned up. And once we get our sim sounds turned up, we're gonna start this bad boy and try and get out of here. As the weather is currently looking good also, so let's get to our overhead here and get battery switch. I don't have this livery in my sim, so I'm just using Delta. Oh, nice. Nice. And ground power, and I think I should get my sounds up a little bit here. There we go. We're gonna get the packs on, get a little AC in here, you know me. And we're gonna go over here. Window heat can go on. Let's head up to our overhead panel again. I forgot to go over here and up, and we get this to HDG, and let's get our iris to nav, and that should be good. We're gonna get boarding here on the aircraft ASAP here, so we could get out of this airport here. So let's go ahead and get GSX, and let's go ahead and request boarding. GSX should be entering whatever information is needed, and yeah, we're about to have a nice lovely flight over to Toronto, as I said, guys. I haven't been to Toronto in a long while, so you know I gotta head over to Toronto. Sorry about my hair. I didn't get time to plait, you know, so I have a little ponytail in the back. I have a little ponytail in the back, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, there you go.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We're getting our information entered. Let me remove this so they can type it in properly. I think they go off of 0 fuel weight, to be honest. Oh no, they don't. Okay, so they're entering it correctly this time. That's crazy. They don't usually enter it correctly.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
All right. So we're gonna head down here. Actually, let's get to our EFB here. Let's go ahead and request this departure. So yeah, winds. It's crazy out of here. I'm not gonna lie, but weather is, you know, it's good in there. But oh wait, so we got 28018 gusting 24 knots. Imagine we were landing here. Overcast at 3,700 feet, 4 degrees Celsius. Altimeter is 2961. All right, so altimeter 2961. We got all that. Hello, Jacob. Welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? So we're gonna go ahead here and get KMSP, which is in Minneapolis, and we're over at Hotel 8, which is, yep, it's a correct gate. We're gonna go ahead and get our position, enter that, and we're gonna go to route. We're gonna enter that, put that in, and we're gonna be heading over to CYYZ. We'll go ahead and flight plan request, and we'll just get the route. Fueling, we'll do that by ourselves. So yeah. And there's the next Sun Country livery next to us. Ooh, that is Sun Country 9003, and he's heading over to Cleveland. Actually, I was gonna actually head to Cleveland, but then I was like, you know what, should I head to Cleveland? And then I just ended up saying, you know what, I'm gonna just head over to Toronto, because I haven't been to Toronto in a good while. I've been to Cleveland recently, really. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna head over to Toronto. As I said, Toronto Center is online and Tower, so hopefully we do get some ATC going into Toronto. You know, we got some time to head over there, so yeah. All right, route uplink is ready, so we're gonna go ahead here and load that in. While that is being loaded in, we'll just wait for that to be done, and we will get everything on board. All right. All right, there we go. We got everything on board. We're gonna go ahead here and see what our sim brief navigraph is showing us here also. So it's a 30 left departure, which isn't too crazy. Actually, we gotta get the so currently they are using 2-3 and 2-4 left in Toronto, so we may get 2-4 left actually from let me see here. I'm just checking the arrival. So approach ILS runway 24 left, and so RNAV Yankee. So I'm just gonna leave that tuned for now, and we will go for ILS from Cetra, but we won't enter anything as yet, because we may get a change in our arrival as usual. So yeah, let's go ahead and do our departure and everything, and then we will do all that. So departure, we're going to be doing runway 30 left. There we go, GRB transition, and for arrival, as I said, we will do the number 6, number 6, I'm saying number 6, money. And we'll leave the arrival. I'm gonna select approach for now, and as I said, in case we do get a change, we will just do our changes. So yeah, so we can go ahead and activate this now. We can go over to perf, zero fuel weight, we just enter that in with double clicking. Final reserves is going to be 4.9, cost index of 50, and cruise altitude of 370. Cruise winds is going to be 279 at 52. There we go. Planned fuel is going to be 15, I think it's 15.4, so 15.4, and we can go ahead and execute that N1 limit, and we'll go ahead and get our information here for takeoff. All right, so let's close this. Performance 2, we're going to be doing 30 left, import, and go ahead and calculate that. So we're using TO1 43 on the cell temp, so TO1 and 43 on the cell temp, and we go ahead here and flap 5, and it's going to be 142 on the V2, so we're going to go ahead and enter that also. 142, and I'm most likely going to be climbing via the SID. We did get an auto ATC, so our squawk code is going to be 7004. So 7004, and that's going to be our squawk for today. So, and for our departure is going to be 7,000, so that's what we're going to be climbing to, 7,000, so we get that also. 7,000, and let's get the runway heading, which 30 left runway heading is 301, so let's get that in also. All right, there we go, 301, and we're basically ready to get out of here. Are the bags completed? Yes, they are. So we go ahead here and get our refueling on board. So let's go ahead here, ground services and fuel truck, and we will get fueling, which is 15,465, and we can go ahead and request, and yeah. All right, so we're just waiting for that. Give me 1 second here. Let me just. All right, there we go. Just checking to make sure. All right, there we go. All right, so we got everything entered on that. We're just waiting for boarding to be completed, and hopefully, I checked my passengers, but I'm not sure. Good installation, not really a fresh installation, but are my passengers showing now? Oh, yes, they are. There we go. Passengers showing. We had that issue for the last couple streams where they were showing pink. So they're showing now, which is good. Let me see here. So zero one. So all right, let me get here. Let's go ahead and get this. And let's see if we can get this landing by, should be able to land by 8:30, 8:50. Once we get off the ground on time, our departure time is, what's our departure time? I said my departure time I think is like 30 minutes, not 30 minutes, 7:30. So we should be out of here before 7:30. I think that's the Sun Country taxiing. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What a pretty livery, bro. You cannot complain. It's just a pretty, pretty livery. All right. All right. So boarding. All right. I got everything loaded and ready to go. Nice. All right. I am just getting ready, and I'm gonna be out of here basically. You just getting our last few passengers on board. Actually, how many passengers do you have to get on board here? Oh, we got 2 more passengers actually, so we should be out of here. I thought they would have had a few. You should hear a ding, and there are passengers. Hey, what am I looking at? Oh, ooh, that Sun Country livery is so beautiful. All right, we should be ready to get out of here. Let's go ahead and get everything here, so we should be good. As I said, is it a vector departure on this? I didn't even check that. Oh yes, it is. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. So vector departure, and basically to the right, so straight out to the right, a right turn direct to, is it Nin? Yes, Nin. All right, so yep, ready to go. Let me go ahead and get everything set up. Let's get flight directors on. Auto throttle arm, RTO. We get RTO now. Now we get over to overhead panel here. We get our cruise altitude, or cabin altitude, I should say, which is going to be 370. And what's our landing altitude over in Toronto? Actually, we're going to be using 24 left. Runway elevation is 547. So we go ahead and set this to 550. And yeah, we're ready to get out of here. Seatbelt sign, we turn all that on. I think I have to turn one off to see my passengers. I think it's the chime. Let me just make sure. Yep, that's got to turn the chime off to see the passengers, and we will turn this on, and we will turn this on. Oh no, I think that puts it in headphone simulation. One of them I was supposed to click, but yeah, let's go ahead here. Left aft pump, we'll go ahead here and get the anti-collision lights on, and let's go ahead and start our APU, and go ahead and start the APU, and there you have, you can hear it. You can actually hear it from inside the aircraft actually. Where's that Sun Country? Oh, he's around the corner. Ooh, you can hear it from right here. Ooh. Wait, look at me starting my APU. Is fueling done? Oh yes, it is. We can go ahead and disconnect it. Where's the Sun Country? There he is. Nice, 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 nice. All right, I gotta definitely change my push to talk on VATSIM here. Let me go ahead and do that in the meantime. All right, push to talk is set. We should be cleared on that. Let's head over to CTAP, which is going to be 126,700 and 126,700. All right, there we go. And Minneapolis traffic. Sun Country 1697 is going to be pushing back from gate Hotel 8. All right, let's go ahead and get our TA only. And APU should be up and running. Do we have anything in the center tanks? No, we don't. So we could turn these on. Turn on that. Turn the APU off. Not turn the APU. Turn the ground power off. Go ahead and set parking brakes, and we can go ahead and disconnect the ground services. So we're going ahead here and release, and we can go ahead here and wait for that to be disconnected, and we will remove the chocks. All right. All right, there we go. Disconnected. We can go ahead and remove the chocks now, and we can go ahead and prepare for push. Nope. And they're closing up ship. And it's most likely going to be a straight push. Let me just double check here. Straight push southeast, taxiway Delta. Yep.
Release parking brakes, please.
And we're gonna go ahead here and release our parking brakes. Let's make sure we got all that. Yes, we do. We go ahead and turn these off actually, and we get this push going. There we go.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed
We
and
good.
brakes
We
are
good
set.
on the. We good on the engine start. I'd rather. Oh, bleed. We good on it. Let's get it. Ooh. Listen to that. That sounds so good. Lovely, 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 lovely. Engine number one. Yeah, they should push me back and stop me right here. Just gonna make that left turn, and then we're gonna be on our taxi.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes. We'll get this up. She should be disconnected. And let's go engine number one. Ooh, listen to that too.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is
Two
clear.
good engine
Right is
starts.
clear.
Left is clear. Right is clear. Let's go Gen 1, Gen 2, feeder heat. Let's go packs over to auto isolation valves open. Let's get on. If you lead can go off. Over to continuous, and we go ahead and get flaps down to 5. And what is going to be our taxi out of here? All right, taxi is going to be Delta Whiskey 1. And Minneapolis traffic, Sun Country 1697 is going to be taxiing to runway 30 left via Delta Whiskey, holding point Whiskey 1. All right, let's get this show on the road. Actually, which one should we use today? Should we use this or no? We're gonna use this one today. I got it. Oh, my bad. I did move it. Yeah, I'm trying to fix my old my old overlay which I had before, but I gotta set it up correct. All right, there we go.
Minneapolis traffic, Sun Country 900 tree, taking off runway tree 0 left, fly runway heading, and we'll call when clear of runway. Minneapolis traffic.
All right, everything's good. We did our taxi clearance out of here so we could get taxi lights on. APU can go off, and we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go down here, clear this from the FMC, and let's roll. Spoiler up. He should be taking off right now. Actually, should see him. I think he's on the runway, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check this. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, he's taking off. Should be in front of us. There he is. Lovely, lovely, lovely Sun Country. Beauty. All right, no ATC heading out of here at the moment. Toronto is offline. Hopefully we do get some ATC heading into Toronto. Is this Fozzy? I'm not sure. What do you mean by that? Is this Fozzy?
Traffic, Sun Country 900 tree, clear of runway tree 0 left, or direct taxi via the Colt 7 departure, switching Unicom. Sun Country 900 Minneapolis traffic.
You just say taxi departure. Oh, that's crazy. That sounds like me, something I would say. All right, let's get here. Is that a fuel station? Oh, there's a fuel station. Oh. All right. And don't forget, if you enjoy what you're seeing, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you can know when we're going live. Exclamation point Discord, or you could always go down to the description down below to get the link for the Discord in any one of my videos or a live stream. And as I said, sorry for the little messy hairdo. I'm actually going to do my hair. Well, I'm supposed to be doing my hair tonight, and then I'm gonna head to the barber shop tomorrow. So you should see me looking fine and dandy, you know. I had to get my hair up in one because if you see my hair before, oh my god, it was like puffy. I was like, damn, I can't stream like this. Ooh, spoiler up. All right, coming up on Whiskey 1. And Minneapolis traffic, Sun Country 1697 is going to be departing runway 30 left. All right, weather radar, traffic. We got landing lights on, taxi lights can go off. Let's go ahead and get our strobes on. Wing lights can go on, TARA, and let's rock and roll out of here. Enjoy the takeoff. All right, let me just make sure my toggle button is set and working. All right, there we go. Yes, it is. All right, let's rock and roll. Seats for departure, guys. Landing lights. Landing lights on, taxi lights off, runway turn-ups on, strobe lights on, and wing lights is on. And let's go ahead and ding the cabin seats for departure. And rock, roll. Nose pressure, let's get some nose pressure here.
80 knots.
Check. Coming up on V1 here.
V1.
And rotate.
Great.
Gear up. Beautiful. Let's keep our climb going here. Passing 2000. Flaps up to 1. Down and 1. And let's get direct to Shin. And LNAV VNAV now. Let's keep that turn. Ooh, passing through the clouds. A lovely, pretty. And there's a snowy Minneapolis. And we can get our altitude up here. Now let's go ahead over to our AP here. We're gonna get our altitude up to our cruise altitude. And Minneapolis traffic, South Sun Country 1697 is clear to runway 30 left. Passing 6,000, last call. All right, let's get our altitude up. I hate scooping in this thing. I'm actually using the thing on my my throttle quadrant, so that's why. There we go. All right, passing up, getting on the clouds here. Let's go ahead and turn this off, auto brake, and we're heading up here to our cruise altitude. I love the departure. On our way over to Toronto. All right, we're almost passing 10,000 here. Actually, I was recording that. Oh, that's true. I try to record my takeoff sometimes. All right, passing 10,000. Let's go ahead. Landing lights. And these can go off, over to off, and we're on our way over to Toronto, boys. Nice, beautiful. Ooh, a lot of clouds. And don't forget, guys, if you enjoy what you're seeing, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can know when we're going live. Exclamation point Discord to get Discord information, or lots of announcements, anything on the Discord. And don't forget, there's economy and business class membership available on the channel, which comes with some special perks, emojis, and yes, let's go. We're on our way. Finally, actually, we had an early departure. Actually, we were supposed to depart. Actually, well, I set it to 7:30, so we departed a bit early, which is nice. And I do have a lovely stream coming up that I have in store that I want to do. Hopefully, we can do it this week. Hopefully, I also want to do a long haul. Yeah, I haven't done a long haul in a long while, so. It may be, I don't know yet when, but we'll definitely do a long haul. I'm not sure from where, not like an extreme long haul, like 15 hours, but some nice little, I mean, I'm gonna call it a medium haul, to be honest, because that's what it really is. So yeah, you guys know the usual. We're gonna go ahead here and get our my favorite song. My favorite song in the building. Every time I come on this playlist, I gotta play that song. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, no, wrong song. Shoot. Wait, I can't find my. Oh, there it is. You guys know I gotta play my favorite song. I'm sorry, guys. We get some volume turned on here. We're almost passing 18,000, so we can turn off the go over to standard. You guys know I gotta play my favorite song. I wonder how that sounds actually. I want to hear it. Hold on. That's what it does. Okay. I know it's a headphone simulation thing. You know what aircraft I haven't flown in a while? The A350 also. Ooh, and the 78. I mean, I think I'm thinking of this good flight that I could do actually. Hold on one. So let's see here. Let me see here. because if I do that flight, that should be our long haul. I could actually do that as my long haul. That sounds like a good idea. Let me just double check. So we could probably do it for tomorrow is Wednesday. I don't think, well, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe if I can get everything for, we definitely do that long haul tomorrow. Let's see. Sorry guys, this is my favorite song. This is my favorite jam. Sorry. Did I say I'm passing 18,000 soon? And look at me, still forgetting to go on standard. I knew I was forgetting some. Ooh, these clouds are looking scary. If I can find that livery, hold on, let me see if I can find it. If I can find it on flightsim.to, I'm definitely gonna think of doing that flight tomorrow. It's a nice, it would be a nice flight to do tomorrow. So let me see if I can find a livery. I'm not gonna tell you what flight is, you know what I mean? You gotta join the Discord and you'll get all that information. Let me see if I can find it here. Sorry, I'm just looking for this. Crazy departure for me. My whole aircraft did a 360. Holy moly! Wow. You'll survive. Don't worry. You'll survive. You will survive. Don't worry. All right, 1 second here. All right, sorry about that. I am back. I'm back. All right, so we got. Oh no, because let me see here. I wouldn't mind doing this. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to figure out if we should do. Let me see here. January the 13th. All right, so we find my next song. Is it this one? I don't know. I just love my favorite song. Sorry. So we got about like an hour left on this flight already. Ooh, that was quick. I feel like I was in there for like not even 30 minutes. There we go. Just got to cruise altitude. Ooh, listen to that slow ball. That bad boy slowing down. Just got to a cruise altitude there. Nice. Oh, these clouds look scary. Get that turned down. Every replay our one song. All right, let me show you guys something here. But you guys can see. Oh, I don't think you guys can see this. Hold on. Gotta get this screenshot. Okay, so I'm just trying to find something here for us to get here. 1 second. Here when the browsers are like so bright, like, whew. What should we do tomorrow? Should we do some Alaska ops or should we do some American? What should we do? I don't know. What should we do? Alaska is not too bad though, because the Alaska one I got a good flight for that actually. I might do the Alaska op. Hold on, let me see. All right. What is up, Jesus? What is up? What is up? I am doing pretty good. And how about you yourself? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And hopefully we do get our new GPU soon also. Hopefully. So yeah. Hopefully we do. All right, 1 second here also, guys. 1 second. Um All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We're back. We're back. We're back. All right, we're halfway through this flight here. Let's see here. Time set there, and but we should be descending in about 30 minutes, about 30 minutes, 35, 32. And we also have no controllers over in Toronto. Okay, we do have a controller. We have a tower. We have approach and tower. So we might just have ATC going into Toronto today. Just make sure I have all of this set, and I think I do have it set. And don't forget, guys, we are on the road to 700 subscribers. We're at 681 now, on the road to 700. Don't forget, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can know when the big guy is going live. Hopefully we can get a butter landing over in Toronto today. Ooh, I need to get something to drink. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna get something to drink here. Yeah, we're back, guys. We're back. We're back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We're back. All right, let's start looking at some. Let me see here. We are doing runway 24 left. So let's see if just checking something here. All right, so we got a few minutes until we start descending here. We should be on the ground by 8:40, which is good time actually. That's the scheduled time we actually had. So we should be descended in about 13 to like no 20 minutes. I should say. I was gonna say 20 minutes. I want to see. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Auto ATC. So Cleveland advised descend and maintain 310. So we're gonna descend and maintain 310. Because that's gonna take us on our arrival. So yeah, that should give us time. So actually let's start descending actually for real. That's crazy. So we just go down to 310 here. For now, let's listen to this. So should be good. And we should be at money and direct. After money we're gonna be good into we're gonna be doing it via Rockto, then bottom. So that's what it gave. So we're gonna descend down to 310 and then we'll follow along with this because I think this is out of scale, so that's why. I don't think this one is out of scale properly. But yeah, we just go down to 310 for now, and then we'll see where it takes us from there. So we can go ahead and start getting everything set up and see what information we need. So as I said, we're gonna be doing the ILS runway 24 left. We're gonna get frequencies entered, everything. So yeah, let's go now. One on my radio and 1195. Switch over that. And 1195, switch that over. Approach course is going to be 237. Actually, let's go the other way. So 237 on the approach course on this side, and we'll do it also on this side. All right, there we go. We'll go ahead and get some more information entered. So barrel is going to be 747. We go ahead and enter that now. So 747. And we are gonna be good on that. So that should be it for now, and we're almost there. We could probably get down to 1-1. There we go. And then we're gonna start up. We're gonna start descending via the SID. 747 actually. So go to 20 here, and we're gonna be descending down to 8,000 now. Just go directly down to 8,000. And we'll use some speed brakes, get down there. All right. We stay at 310 actually. That's what we're gonna do actually. I don't know why I'm saying that, because we still have a few to go actually. So we're gonna stay at 310 for now. Just for now. Let's see. All right, 1 second here. All right, we're up on 310 for now. 137 nautical miles to go. Yes, sir. Oh, you're almost there. Do it. Actually, let's go down to 8,000 for real. Let's go. I should just went straight down. Get some more so I can get over there you have to. Alright, we get some volume up a little bit, and we get the music turned on just a little bit. Let's make sure you get a nice, lovely butter of a landing. Actually, yeah, we're gonna get butter landed in this for sure. Let's go. All right, we starting descent. Yo, Hunt 737. What is going on? What is going on? Why does YouTube do that thing now? Where should that weird name instead of the actual name? Welcome in, Hunt 737. Welcome in, welcome in. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so yes, we still have a approach. Still have Toronto approach online. We will tune into that frequency. Let's just tune it, and then we'll switch over. So 1193. That's what we're gonna be on. 1193, and we'll leave it there for now until. We should be in his airspace soon, also. So we'll wait. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can know when I am going live. Exclamation point Discord so you can join the Discord and get updates on everything that you need. And thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the AVG crew. Thank you, thank you. And don't forget, guys, also there is business class memberships and economy membership on the channel. Comes with some nice special perks, emojis, and a lot more. Here you go. We got a few right here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Still in the making. Still got to create some more actually also. All right, 1 second. All right, there we go. You know what flight I need to I want to look for this flight. I want to see if this actually let me see here. I want to see. Actually, let me see if I can find it. I need to check on this. Let me see if this actually does. I found it. There we go. So that should be good, and we should be ready to rock and roll with that. Just gonna get a few other things here, and we should be ready. Okay, there we go, and we're almost there. All right, let's get some weather information here for Toronto now. Let's see here. All right, weather information. We got 230, 19 knots, gusting to 28. Overcast, 3,005 degrees Celsius, and we got 2940 on the altimeter. So 2940 on the altimeter. And we're going to be switching over here shortly, close to 18,000 here. Passing below 18,000, we can go over to altimeter 2940. And we get the music turned off. And we get the sim sounds turned up. Right, here we go. And we go ahead and do our auto break here in the meantime. So performance, landing, and runway 24 left. 24 left, input, and all. Calculate. Should be good. We do auto break 3 actually. Gives us time. So we go ahead and do auto break 3 here. And we should be hitting, yep, we should be hitting that. All right, there we go. We are almost there. All right, so it's just me. Well, actually, we have a few arrivals coming into Toronto. We have a Delta that's landing. We have an Air Canada that's coming in from LaGuardia, and we have an Apex coming in from Boston. It should be landing before one of them, which I think that the Air Canada is gonna land. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so he should be landed. He's currently 11 miles out. So he still have like 32 minutes. So I should be in front of him because I think I have like 10 minutes, probably like less. And the Apex is same. Apex is behind him also, so I should be landing before the two of them. Because I'm 7 minutes out. They're like 30 minutes. The Air Canada just started descending, so we should be good. This is the best part of a flight. Yes, it is. It's always the best part of flight. Landing is always the best part. Taking off is like, woo. You get to see so much. I think you study more when you're landing than when you're off. I don't know. because the thing is, when you're taking off, you're most likely taking off from somewhere you already probably maybe been, or like you're taking off out of your hometown, which is when you're landing, you've probably been there before, but not, you know, like maybe somewhere you haven't been. You like, bro, this looks so damn good. The thing is, I haven't been to Toronto in a long while. Actually, I haven't flown to Toronto in so long, so I had to do this flight. And you know, it's always it's some nice weather over here today. Actually, it's pretty rough because it's gusting. It's gusting over here, and current winds are like what, 19 knots, gusting to 28. So that's gonna be crazy going into here. And it's overcast at 3,000, so that's a different story also. All right, we should be passing number, is that number? I was gonna say, yeah, Nuber. Passing Nuber, heading over to Rockto. And let's see here, Rockto, and then we come around. We should be there in no time. You can hear it slowing down now. Oh, yep. It's pretty rough over here in Toronto. I was surprised. It's gusting. 28 knots gusting? Well, 19 knots gusting to 28 is crazy. And I think a center just came online, if I'm not too... Oh, no, it's not for over here. It's for Cleveland. So we should be good. Let's see here actually. So weather probably changed, but we'll see. Yeah, it's the same thing. So he said primary IFR approach, ILS runway 24 left. We already have that schedule. So we should be good. That Air Canada is still miles out, so we good. He's 42 nautical miles out. I'm like 25. He's in a weird direction actually. Oh, I see what he's doing. Oh, I see that arrival he's doing. That's why. All right, about to pass below 10,000 here shortly. I'm getting down to 8,000. We should be 8,000 by, I think it's bottom, yeah, bottom at 210. So we should be slowing down here shortly also. All right, passing below 10,000. We go ahead and get line of lights on. And let's go ahead and get some speed brake. Slow down to 210. There you have it. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Coming up on 8,000 here. Probably go down to 3,000 here shortly. Yeah, once you make the turn, we're gonna do that. So let's see here. We're coming around on Verco. There's an aircraft. in front of us at like 5,000. So we get 3,000 set here. So once we get to bottom, we'll do it the same. All right, there's some clouds already. Ooh, you can just see the clouds below us. Like, that's crazy. Probably get a speed rate back up for now. This will be interesting. Yes, it will be for sure. There we go. All right, descending again. You're gonna be going down to 3,000. Looking good. Oh, you cannot see anything down there. Look at that cloud in front of us. Oh, let me see here. All right. We good. All right. Coming over 7,000. This is gonna be a crazy, crazy one with the weather over here. All right, we got a few traffic around us. All right, so we gotta go CTAF now, actually. So we're gonna switch over to a CTAF here. 11870. Toronto went offline, so that's why. So 11870. And Toronto traffic. This is Sun Country 1697. We're gonna be on a left downwind for runway 24 left. We're calling fully established on the localizer. All right, we keep our speed here until. And really, I'm gonna do set this thing by itself. Let's get 3,000 by. Let's say I probably say Davno, or maybe 4,000 by Davno. All right, there we go. 4,000 by Davno. Yeah, that should be good. Let's get some speed brakes out. Spur speed at 210. We're gonna be having a steep descent here. There we go. Not really steep, not really steep as much I thought it would be, but it should be good. We'll survive. Into the clouds here. Nice, beautiful Toronto. Alright, so alright, we got all our information set. Runway should be to our left somewhere. I can't even see it, so I think I can see it from here, but I'm not sure if that's it. And we should be going good so far here. And we set this one to 3,000. We don't really have to have it to 3,000, but we set it to 3,000. Steep descent after Davno, I know. Not so bad looking under the clouds. Yeah, not so bad looking under the clouds. I thought it would have been, you know, different, but it's alright. It's alright. But I mean, the winds are still crazy, so currently it's alright. It's just a localizer. There's so much going on that OBS is being crazy right now. That's crazy. OBS is being crazy. That's how crazy it is right now. Let me turn. All right, so if it went outside, it's OBS being crazy right now.
Traffic QE852 is going to be starting short runway 2 create hotel for the next about 5 to 10 minutes.
Toronto is so beautiful right here. Look at that. Imagine doing this arrival into Toronto. What is this again? I think this is the number 6 arrival. This is nice. Alright, we should be on the localizer here shortly, actually. Runway heading is, we just entered that. Runway heading should be 237. Let me just double check. Yeah, 237 on the runway heading, so we go ahead and set that here. 237. And we should be on the localizer anytime soon. I think that's the Air Canada to our left there. Nice. I can see his lights. I saw his lights a while ago. Alright, let's go ahead and set. Oh, I was just about to come down here to set this. That's crazy. There you go. Alright, lights. Localizer captured. Push mode. Let's get speed brakes can go up. And Minneapolis and Toronto traffic correction. Sun Country 1697 is on the localizer for runway 2 for left, 15 mile final. All right, looking beautiful. We go ahead and get our recording tool up and running. Let's get lights on, over, and let's go. Let's get flaps down to 2. We're gonna get gears down here shortly. Approach speed is supposed to be 145. Get the flaps down to 5 here, looking good. Hello, 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 Anthony. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome. Keep our speed 160 for now until. Runway is in sight. 11-mile final. Seats for departure, guys. Ooh, I should have started the recording from way out. Oh, if I was thinking, I should have started it from way out. All right, 10-mile final. Gears coming down.
Hello, Toronto, Delta 101 requesting taxi to gate, please.
Delta 101 Toronto Tower, standby.
Flap down to 10. Should be capturing our glide path here shortly. It's going down. There you go. Glide scope is captured. Let's go down to our. Let's go 150 for now. And 2 onto traffic. Sun Country 1697. 8-mile final runway 24 left.
Sun Country 1697 Toronto Tower. Wind 24, short 19,
Wait.
28, clear to land, right 24 left.
Oh, clear to land. Sun Country 1697. What? Wait, what?
Delta 101 cross runway 24 right.
Oh, he just came online. That's crazy. He just came online, bro.
Cross
That's crazy.
runway 24 right, continue on Alpha Delta 101.
Alright, flaps down to 30. Let's get approach speed.
Q852 Toronto Tower.
And seats for departure, guys.
Toronto Q852,
Let's get volume up.
Q852 when airborne, contact Toronto Center on 125.77, wind 240 at 19, gust 28, clear for takeoff on
Does this thing still work? Do we still have it in this aircraft? Oh, we do. Okay. Lucky you got tower now. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even know he was online, to be honest. I was actually on CTAF frequency. He just started talking the same time. Because I was calling saying that I was on final, 8-mile final, but I didn't know he came online, to be honest. Alright, boys. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get our recording started. I still haven't started recording. That's crazy. Let's enjoy the nice little view before we land here. Nice, beautiful Toronto. Oh, look at this city in the distance. Ooh, that is covered by a lot of. I don't even know what that is. If that's hail, snow, whatever that is. All right, let's get speed brake armed. We got 2 whites and 2 reds on the lights, on the poppies, I should say. All right, we're gonna take control here shortly. Let me just set my camera angle. This one. Let me make sure we have everything set here, seating wise. And about to take control here. rudders.
1,000.
Oop, I touched it by accident. My speed. My aircraft. My aircraft. We got some nose winds here, 24 knots.
500. 400.
Continue.
Alpha 101 taxi by Alpha Juliet.
Approaching minimums.
Alpha
Minimums.
Juliet Delta 101.
2 minimums.
Q852 ready.
3852.
Let's get 50 over the
100.
numbers.
50.
Sorry,
30.
say again?
3852, go ahead.
We're ready
10.
for departure.
2852, whenever one, contact Toronto Center on 125.
And we're down.
2409.
Hold on. Welcome.
125.77, first takeoff runway 23, Q852.
Alright, let's exit off right here. Welcome to Toronto, guys. Welcome. Let's exit off right here. Beautiful landing. Greaser, yes sir.
Toronto Tower, good evening, Air Canada 918. We are on a final for runway 24 left, 8 miles in.
Let's go ahead. Flaps up.
124, gust 28, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear to land runway 24 left, Air Canada 918.
And we get our
Sun Country 1697, cross runway 24 right turn on Charlie.
cross 24 right turn on Charlie for Sun Country 1697. Alright. I don't have an actual gate, guys, so as I said, this is actually a real world flight, but for some reason, this flight is in real life is happening next month. It's like the 16th, but I just decided to do it because it's a real world flight. But this flight ain't happening until next month. So let's go ahead. APU, let's get off. Strobes can go off. Wing lights can go off, and we will go right here. And let's get auto brake over to off. Flaps already up. And we should be at the right turn on Charlie. So that's going to be the first right turn. We could go here. Let's remove this. Weather radar can come off. Traffic can come off. Oh. And there's Air Canada coming in. We timed that perfectly, actually.
Delta 101, should I just pick a spot?
So we were actually You got taxi clearance? Not big. I can't cross it. Runway here. He said Charlie. I think this is a runway, so I actually yeah, we're in Charlie. He said right turn Charlie. He didn't give me a gate, that's what. Let me ask her. For Toronto Tower, Sun Country 1697, do you use any gate, any taxiway after Charlie?
Yeah, Sun Country 1697 is going to get to you. Complete taxi by Charlie Alpha Zulu.
Continue taxi Charlie Alpha Zulu for Sun Country 1697.
Sun Country 1697 confirms Alpha and then Alpha Juliet.
Correction, Alpha and then Alpha Juliet for Sun Country 1697. All right, so let me just get my charts here. So Alpha is somewhere here. Which one is Alpha? Hold on. Which one is Alpha? Okay, the next one is Alpha. Single engine taxi, save that gas. We go good on that one. We go. All right, so Alpha. And then Alpha Juliet. Where's Alpha Juliet? Alpha Juliet should be the last one? Oh no, the third one. So Alpha Mike, this is Alpha Mike. This should be Alpha Mike. Yeah, get a single engine taxi. Let's go ahead and do it. Get a single engine taxi. Should we?
Front tower Apex 3433 and a 5 my final island. Wrong with 24 left.
It's alright. We almost there anyways. We'll do that next time. I haven't done a single engine taxi in a long while actually. A long while.
Runway 24 left for Apex 3433.
This is Alpha Lima. Do I have my charts in here? I think I do.
Canada 918, welcome to Toronto, vacate right when able.
Ah, I do. I keep forgetting that PMDG have it in here.
Front tower Air Canada 918, vacating runway 24 left on the Delta 4.
I don't think it shows the aircraft. Oh, it does.
Roger, cross runway 24 right turn on Charlie.
Alright, it does. Okay.
Cross runway 24 right turn on Charlie, Air Canada 918.
Alright, so Alpha Juliet. So we're passing Alpha Kilo now, so it's basically the next one. Bro, I can remember this taxi coming out of here because we're accustomed to using that runway to take off 2-3. It's so like you get accustomed to Toronto so much that it's so easy to get out of here, like literally. Because I'm usually parked like somewhere here, and I'm always using this taxiway to get to the runway. It's like you basically redoing it, but it's just heading into the gates. That's crazy. All right, Alpha Juliet is going to be the next one, and we'll check our landing rate once we get to our gate. We start doing our deboarding and see what our landing weight was. That was a greaser for sure. So you know, that's why I'm a Boeing guy. I'm sorry for saying that, Airbus fans. All right, I'm taxiing, and I don't even have a gate over here. Outrageous. I'm gonna go to, let's go to Bravo 16. Let's go to Bravo 16 here. And we're gonna use Menzies, I guess. Bravo 16 should be right over here. There it is. Alright, taxi lights off. Can I make that turn? We turning like a big truck today. Just kidding. We should be able to. I think we should be able to. Pull it off, but it's alright. We'll fix it. Alright.
Canada 918, monitor the ground on 121.65.
Or to ground 121.6, Canada 918.
There we go. Stop. And we are parked at our gate. Let's go ahead and get our engines off. And welcome. Boeing on top. Yep, Boeing on top. Sorry for the Airbus boys. Nah, but for real, Airbus is simple to fly. Boeing is fun to fly. That's so true. That is so true. You parked a bit askew. Oh, no. I mean, I was to the left a little bit. I was to the left just a little bit, but it's alright. Alright, let's see what our landing rate was. That was definitely a greaser. So let's see what it was. Let's see what Volanta gave us. We actually got minus.
918, just let me know where you're parking.
Alright, let me disconnect from this. We got minus 202. That's 202? Come on, bro. Don't do that to me. Alright, we got Volanta is saying we got minus 202. We go watch the replay and see what we got on there. But yeah, guys, welcome to Toronto. A nice flight over here. Actually, it was pretty nice. I enjoyed that flight. I gotta come to Toronto more often. What's your username on Volanta? What's my username on Volanta? I think it's, hold on, I don't even know my username. Hold on, I don't even know my username. I think wait, let me just make sure. I think it's the same as my YouTube name. Let me double check because I've been on this. Let me just make sure. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, it's my username. Like, not my username, my YouTube name. So it's without the space, without any spaces. Add you. Oh, I'm looking at me butchering the name. Ibza. All right, I'm gonna add you. Hold on. Where is this? How do you add people on this? I don't know. How do you add people on Volanta? Oh, I see you sent me a friend request. I got it. I added you. All right, boys. Well, yeah, welcome to Toronto. We're gonna go ahead here. You guys know the usual. No deboarding. Due to that's just gonna take some time. We're gonna get this replay on the road because we want to see what that 202 looking like, because that's just crazy. So let's go ahead and restart Kuato. We'll go ahead here, menu, FS actions, PMDG setup. We'll go ahead and load the aircraft into finals, and we go ahead here and get our recording. Actually, I was still recording. Let me just save it.
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
I gotta make sure I date these things so I can remember what days were. Alright, so let's see. Flaps coming down. Flaps is down actually to 30. Let's get landing lights on. Let's get this over to continuous, and we'll go ahead and do our replay. Let's go ahead and hit replay. Don't worry about the sounds, we should be good. Alright, we gonna watch it. Ooh, that's loud. Ooh, you gotta love it. Alright, let's turn this off actually. Let's speed up a little bit. I'm gonna bring it right here, and there we go. Let's watch it now. Beautiful approach. Ooh, that's 202. Listen to them songs. Ooh la la. We gotta watch that over again. Oh, we gotta watch it from inside this time. That's super loud. That Volanta is tripping. That is not 202. Volanta is tripping. Oh, this Toronto is so beautiful. Wow. Bro, even the like you don't hear any smash sound. Oh wow. Ooh, I gotta turn this down. This is loud in my ears. We're gonna watch it from inside the aircraft right here. Let's watch it from this view. This is be gorgeous. I ain't gonna lie. This is super gorgeous. Toronto, Toronto. I can fly into Toronto every single day. I think that's the first time I've ever come. Yeah, I think I've never that direction. I've never come from like Denver that side. I'm always coming from like JFK or somewhere on the other side, Miami, and so I've never done this arrival. Also, never. But maybe I have, but I just don't remember. But look at that. That's not 202, bro. Like get it right, bro. Like I need to watch this one more time to make sure they ain't tripping, cause I know I ain't tripping. Let's go outside one more time. I know I ain't tripping. We gonna watch it outside again one more time. It's gonna be loud, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna watch it from close. Hey. Like that's not 202, bro. A nice center line right there. Nice. That is beautiful, guys. That was a beautiful flight. But yeah, guys, that was a pretty nice flight. I cannot lie. That's maximum 150. Yep. For sure. But yeah, guys, that was a nice little flight down to Toronto. As I said, we'll be back here. Today's what? Today is Tuesday. I won't be here tomorrow, but I will be here on Thursday. Don't forget, you could join the Discord, exclamation point Discord, or check the description down below to get the Discord link and join. Don't forget, you get announcements which YouTube themselves won't send to you guys. So that's just YouTube being YouTube, really and truly. Don't forget, if you like what you're seeing, like that, but hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you can know when I'm going live also. And don't forget, there is now economy membership and business class membership available on this channel. It comes with some nice special perks, emojis and all that. I'm gonna just show you guys a few here. I'm still creating some more. I got a few more I gotta add, to be honest, but yeah, I just landed. That's probably my landing. But yeah, guys, see you at the end. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the new subs. As I said, exclamation point Discord so you can get your updates on when I'm going live, so you don't want to miss anything. I will, maybe, as I said, tomorrow is tentative, so I might come tomorrow. I'm not sure, but we'll definitely be here on Thursday. We're gonna do a nice little hop also. And as you guys know, as I always tell you guys, peace, love, and guidance, and who God bless, no man curse. AVG crew, I'll see you guys. I am out. Peace.